Cade Cunningham sure looked like an MVP last night. Total mastery of the game from him. 29 points, 13 assists, 4 rebounds, 3 steals, 3 blocks. And that's one of my favorite parts about Cade Cunningham is he's a complete basketball player. He's a two-way basketball player. He gives a shit on defense. He brings it on defense. The Detroit Pistons have this identity as a tough, physically imposing defensive team, and you can't have that identity if your best player doesn't buy into it. So it's nice to see Cade give a shit on the defensive end and go hard on the defensive end and save me all the bullshit excuses about, oh, the OKC Thunder, they were missing their 4 best players. Yes, SGA didn't play, Jalen Williams didn't play, Alex Caruso didn't play, Chet Holmgren didn't play, but the OKC Thunder, man, they still bring it. This same team that was down those same players just beat the Cleveland Cavaliers the other day, and the Cavs had all their guys. So the thing with the Thunder is, man, their coaching is so good. Their system is so good. Their player development is so good that even when they're without their best players, they're still a problem. Cason Wallace, he's a guy where when you catch him on certain nights, he looks like if he was in a different situation, if he was on the Wizards or the Bulls or some of these bottom-feeding teams, he would be a young upcoming star in this league. Isaiah Joe, whenever he gets an opportunity, he's going off. Aaron Wiggins, he's going off. Kenrich Williams, he's a guy, some nights I watch him and I'm like, what is this guy doing on the court? Other nights, he looks like a guy who'd be a starter for a lot of teams in this league. So the thing with the OKC Thunder is, man, their system is so good and all the players totally buy into it that even when they're without their stars, they're still going to bring it to you, especially on the defense end. I mean, Lou Dort was still out there, and we think of him as one of the better defenders in the NBA. Cade Cunningham had no problem with him. Cade was getting to his spots. There was no resistance. He made Dort look like an amateur. So shout out to Cade Cunningham. He's my favorite for MVP right now. SGA might not hit the games played mark. Jokic, he's probably not going to hit the games played mark. And even if they did, I think Cade would still have a hell of a case because the Pistons right now, after that win last night, they are the best team in the NBA. They lead the NBA in wins. So none of us saw that coming. So you got to reward Cade to a certain extent. And just the way that he's playing too, like I said, the two-wayness to his game, the mastery of the game. He's scoring when he needs to. He's getting assists when he needs to. He's doing whatever it takes to win. So guys like that, we should see that a little bit more rewarded, especially on a team like the Pistons that's taking everybody by surprise. So I know people out there, they're making Wemby cases. They're making Ant cases. They're making Jaylen Brown cases. Some people are even still trying to make Luka cases. And they're saying, you know, if SJ and Jokic don't hit the games played mark, these guys deserve it. If they don't hit the games played mark, it's a runaway win for Cade Cunningham in my book. And even if they did hit the games played mark, I still would probably be trying to make a case for Cade Cunningham. So another thing I just want to touch on real quick too is stop complaining about the 65 game rule, guys. The 65 game rule, it only became an issue when it became a rule. Before it was a rule, guys still weren't winning MVPs if they played less than 65 games. It's only happened 3 times in NBA history. 2 of those times were lockout shortened seasons. The other time was Bill Walton in like 1978. So just because the rule is there doesn't mean that if it wasn't there, these guys would still win MVP. We've always held games played against players. The best ability is availability. And that's something that NBA players, they need to start realizing a little bit more. And fans, they need to start realizing that a little bit more too. So miss me with all that bullshit about how it would be a MVP with an asterisk. The best ability, availability, Cade Cunningham has been available every single game this year.